Hello again, welcome back to Asgard, and welcome back to Enderal. Right now I'm in the Whisperwood, headed up to Fortress Fogwatch. Because we need to, for this one quest, we have to get some things. Salvage the mushroom samples from Fortress Fogwatch, and retrieve the research papers from here. So I figured we go ahead and start off today coming up here, since it's a little bit out of the way, I guess. There's actually a couple undiscovered locations around here. So, and I would like to at least go test out my theories on the whales, the missing hearts, or whatever it's called. What is it called? Lost hearts. I would like to go test those out. I think I've got pretty good ideas for the three that we have. Of course, there's still one whale that we have not found. There's like nobody in this place. And right as I say that, there's gonna be guys. Ta-ta! Alright. Now, I will say, as I was coming here, like the wolves and stuff here, and they've got a decent amount of health. They take like 3 shots if I'm not sneaking. Like if they catch me. Not quite as strong as what we were fighting last episode, but they've still got a little bit of substance to them. No, you don't. You forget that I can be stealth like 5 feet from you. He actually noticed me though, which was right there at the very end. He noticed me. Yesterday, I meant to get this video done a little bit sooner. I know it may be coming out a little bit late today, a little bit later than I intended. Yesterday, we decided to go see Guardians 2. Because we've been meaning to go see it. My girlfriend loves Guardians of the Galaxy. I enjoyed the first one quite a bit. The second one, I can't say I was the hugest fan of it. It was okay. It's just, it wasn't anywhere near as good for me as the first one. And I think a lot of that is because it was just too, like, literally they were cracking jokes every, like, couple minutes. And that annoys me to no end. Because it's like, oh, we're in a battle, let's crack jokes. Like, final battle, let's crack jokes. It wasn't bad, it just, you know, the first one, I felt like the first one knew when to be serious and when to be funny. The second one, I don't know. I don't know what they were doing. But, personally, I'm excited for the new Wonder Woman movie. I'm super excited for that. It's going to be, I think that one's going to be so good. And that one actually comes out right before my birthday. I believe it comes out on June 2nd, and my birthday's on June 5th. So, that's going to be exciting. It's going to be exciting. I may wait till my birthday to go see it, actually, but... No, you don't. I love when they get the big, like, mist swings. Like, just totally miss me. Okay, what's back here? Magical symbols? No magical symbols? Alright. Okay. So I guess we're going to head into this place, Fogwatch. And then I'm thinking after this, I'd like to go over the mountains and back to... we may have to take the Myrat, I don't know. But I'd like to go to the whale over near the beginning of the game. Oh wow, this place is really dark and dreary. Pow! Hello there! No, you don't. Oh, these poor people just don't even stand a chance against Skurn. I did finish, I bought up all the books that we need to finish one-handed. So we'll be 100 one-handed. We need like 7 points, but once we get a couple more levels, we'll max that. Block, of course, I've got all the expert books that we need. I don't actually want to go in there just yet. I want to check this other direction. And then, of course, enchanting in 2 levels. We should have enchanting max as well, I believe. Surprise! Nope. Nope. That's right. There be arrows here. There's arrows here. I do apologize. I know this place is really dark. So, I hope you guys can see okay. Because I know YouTube tends to make videos really dark. And that's why I wish there was some kind of a night eye or something within Enderal. That would be great. There's a mod that I love in Vanilla Skyrim that adds these... it's basically like Glimmer Goggles that you can wear. I think it's called Glimmer Scouters and Goggles or something like that. But anyways, it's a great mod that allows you to craft those. And then you can basically use like Glimmer lube oil to fuel them, basically. Selna's March. I'm betting that door up there is probably locked. I bet it's or sealed or something, because I bet it's like a shortcut out. Chances are. Also, I'm thinking in the next couple episodes, somewhere, whenever we find the time, I want to go fight that dragon. I really, really do, because that dragon could be fun. Could be a challenge. Possibly. Let's go this way. Okay, what do we got? More undeads. Just one in here, it looks like. Wow, lots of just junk. Blueprints and stuff. There's still nothing that I've come across that it makes me want to really level up handicraft yet. I was hoping to find like something like really like unique, like you can only get this from crafting or something. Well, so far there, I mean, there's nothing really. This place is huge, by the way. Okay. Surprise! Surprise! Just clearing out rooms. Level 64, awesome. So let's take mana, because we might want to do something with that at some point. I don't know. All right, so one-handed skill. You don't have enough learning points. I think I actually popped one extra. I'm not for sure, but yes, -1 learning point. Okay. Alright, and 2 more points and we'll max enchanting. Selna's Wings. Do we have that? What is this? Eyes of the North. I guess I could pull that out. Okay, so... what is this? Selna's Wings. Oh, it's a cape. Increases your stamina by 10 points. Oh, we're going to wear it. And then Eyes of the North. We've already got one of those. I remember that. Oh man, so Skurn actually has a cape now, with like an enchant and everything on it. I wish it was, I wish it gave Night Eye. I want Night Eye so bad. Just because it is so dark on the videos, I feel like. Ambrosia. This place is like one big super maze. There's something back in here. I hear it. Pyrean Shield. Is that better than the Grave Guardians? No, not even close. Okay, scratch that. I don't want that anymore. Alright. Them guys is dead. Now I want this gold pot. Thanks. Okay, let's look at the map. I mean, we are... this place is so big. We're like just kind of moving through all these like little tunnels and stuff. Okay, I tell you what, let's do some one-handed. I mean, the skill, it's almost maxed. If we're not going to use it, then there's no reason to level it, right? Aha! I just feel like it's not nearly as powerful as our bow is. Nowhere near it. And the crazy thing is, I mean, it's just about maxed. But, I mean, I guess we're getting the stealth bonus and all that with the bow. So it's not really fair to compare them. I know there's a path back there. We'll head... Oh, okay, that's just a dead end. Alright. Sounds good. So, we're supposed to be looking for, like, a mushroom sample here, too. Oh, I see that guy. Well, I thought he meant business, but... There we go. That was a long shot. But yeah, I know Memorial Day's coming up. I hope you guys have a good Memorial Day. And everything. Oh, there we go. We had a key into the laboratory. So I think this is where we need to find the mushroom samples. I can only assume. Ahoo. Mushroom sample. There we goes. And these ones... Is there no boss in here or anything? Surprisingly not, it looks like. There's another one. There's another one. Okay, and then research papers. Alright, it says, the on Enderal to this date unknown species of fungus multiplied astoundingly swiftly in the buckets of the laboratory of Fortress Fogwatch. The trader was already mindful of whether the spores even survived the long storage time, hence the cheap price. Now, I planted a first colony in a by rocks protected corner in the nearby woods to study the growing cycle in the wild. Therefore, let's get to the actual research report. Fredis 16 of departure. Externally viewed, the mushrooms can be distinguished in a reddish to purple and a bluish to cyan type, whereby they are male and female characteristics. A thin stem bears the fruiting body, which is, depending on how many nutrients are present in the nearby ground, spread flat or tapered. In the later stage, the stem lignifies to support the increasing weight of the fruiting body. The female shroomling with blue and cyan coloring can, in the highest phase of its growth, become vastly taller than a troll. It is amazing that the rather thin stems are this sturdy. In its mature form, elongated threads sprout out of the with the malia filled underside of the fruiting body, carrying the fungal spores within them. During maturity, they are rippled on top of the generally surrounding smaller male mushrooms, which are also discarding spores. From this combination arises a new mother shroom again. It is safe to assume that the wind or roaming animals will play a part in scattering the female and male spores in a large perimeter, which is why new colonies would rapidly spread in the wilderness. I have to keep an eye on it to prevent an uncontrollable proliferation. It appears as if the biggest part of the mushroom mass is on the surface. However, appearances are deceiving. A root-like mesh pervades through the ground. This is actually the true mushroom, as the excrescence that is piercing through the surface and growing upwards simply serves propagation. The brightly gleaming root mesh seems to be able to digest almost every living thing, be it animals, plants, or other mushrooms. Morndos 20 of departure. During my last walkabout around my in open environment arranged plantation, I could even note that a nearby tree was infested by the mushrooms. Parasitic purple glowing veins moved from the roots across the bark up to the branches. It is truly eerie how far the mushroom roots must have grown underground. I will return in a few days to investigate how the different poisons with which I sprinkled the surrounding fertile soil have taken effect, to then report on this plague. With the most potent poison, I should be able to destroy the remaining mushrooms with ease. Our employer, the noblewoman from the house Dalminas, will be impressed. When I, as most able and courageous apothecary, successfully fought these extraordinary mushrooms. Turtus 23 of departure. It's unbelievable. The most potent poisons that showed effect in the laboratory of Fogwatch seem to have absolutely no effect outside. On the opposite, my arranged hidden mushroom plantation is now no longer hidden, but already visible from the wayside. Additional trees were infested as well. I'm such a fool, I have to immediately continue the research before my employer and the rest of the apothecary catch on to my practices. Sundays 26 of departure. Who am I kidding? It was all in vain. My arrogance is costing me and my descendants everything. The mushrooms have developed into an unstoppable plague. My experiment has not yet been linked with the outbreak. However, I'm losing everything that's important to me. My son will not be able to follow in my footsteps. I will flee with him so he may not bear the blame of my failure in the future. I'm also losing my health. My body decomposes. I inhaled the spores of these terrible mushrooms for far too long. Pharingia Delminus, my dearest love, I will never be able to look in your eyes again. I created this disaster to impress you, because I thought I could tame it, thought I could be a hero, yet I was deluded. The mushrooms are vastly more powerful than I could have imagined. They pervade the earth, contaminate the water, pollute the air, even the weather seems to bend down to it and protects them with a thick cloud layer against the sun, which was my last hope to dry them out. I'm sorry that we had to flee, my son. I'm sorry, Pharingia, that my love to you made me blind to my failure. I'm sorry for every living being which will fall victim to the infested part of the woods. I'm so dreadfully sorry. Man, that's terrible. So it was just like an experiment that he was doing for this woman, I guess, to impress her. And then he ended up contaminating the whole forest and causing this huge shroom outbreak. You die! Oh, man. Oh, you found me! Good job! Ah, now, where's that other guy? Where is he coming? I think he's coming. There you go. Oh, it sounds like it's about to start storming here. I think so. Rune Dagger of Ambush. We'll take it. Actually, I was planning on selling it because it's not all that great, but it only sells for 35, so I don't know. I can carry it and then key to Fortress Fogwatch. What's down here? Nothing. Okay, I didn't fully explore that entryway area. I may dive back down into there once we reach the top of this place. Maybe we explored everything, actually. Because I think it was just a lot of paths that wind and connect together. So maybe we got it all, I think. Alright, and that finishes out that quest. Now we need to bring the samples and the report to Baal Hazael in the Undercity, or deliver them to the apothecary in the Sun Temple, as they are too dangerous. I will have to give that some thought, actually. I will have to do that. Which, depending, I mean, it may be next episode before we turn it in, because there's a lot of other things that I'd like to do today while we're out and side questing, right? So, okay, so let's see. We want to go to... It's like somewhere in here, right? I don't know. It's been a while. We need to head to the south. Okay, so I'm just going to climb over the mountain. I think I can do that from right over here. So, because this is about where I want to end up. Like somewhere down in this area. And I believe right over there is... Oh no, this is above Riverville. So I've got to head down. And I remember the well being somewhere near Riverville, I think. But I'll have to see. I'm not 100% sure. Feels like forever since we've been in Riverville. Like, it's been a long time, actually. There was those mages down... Well, that's where the dragon is. We might go fight the dragon today since we're over here. Okay, and I believe, if I recall, the well was over in this direction somewhere or something. Hey!
Oh, look at that. A lonesome traveler.
It's just me! Okay. And we get an ice claw. Haha. Aha! I think this is it, actually. Wishing well. Okay. Let's see. I can't remember which one this is. Throw a golden goblet and an emerald into the well. So, okay. Maybe that's it.
You made me whole again, oh strange soul. And for this you shall have my thanks. What is your wish?
We can either get wealth, which I feel like we're wealthy, an artifact, or knowledge. Let's take knowledge. Skurn's a learner.
Have it. Now I can sleep, strange soul. Walk blessed. The silence awaits me.
4 learn punct in Hall. What's that? 4 learning points? 3 learning points? Yeah. Okay, we got 3 learning points for that. Not... Oh, no, it would be 4 because I had a negative, right? So, awesome. I will take that. I will definitely take that. Because generally, I know in the everything else, like, when we've been given... 100! Yeah. When we've been given, any kind of artifacts or something, it's not really anything that we use, per se. So, I'll take the learning points. Alright, so we are now maxed in one-handed, light armor, and archery. So, I'm going to burn through blocking next, and then we're going to burn through sneak. So, one of these days we'll get to magic, maybe. I don't know. Honestly, I doubt it now. Because I know, judging by the comments, it seems like we've about explored everything, for the most part. A lot of the major stuff, you know. So mainly just cleaning up quests and stuff like that. I don't know. Oh, I thought he was the thing that was after me. There's something off in that direction that doesn't like me. Okay, so while we're over here, I think we're going to head off and take on that dragon. Is my intention. Because when we first encountered the dragon, he annihilated us, sure, but that was a long time ago. I think we were probably like in the 50s or 60s on archery. That's not the case anymore. So, I think it would be worth our time to go check it out and try it again. But see, I think as far as exploration goes, like we need to explore this little area, but we'll explore that right now. It is mainly like some of this section here in the Powder Desert, I believe, and then these lowlands right here. There's still, I think, 2 or 3 spots that we have to check out here. I don't know about here. I don't think there's anything. Because that's where we came down first. I don't think there's anything over there. But then also this section up here. Alright, so we're going to head over for the dragon. Because if you recall, it's like the dragon's like right up there. And there's like a couple mage towers, which we've actually, I think we've already looted them. No, I think, I don't know, I don't remember. Hey, these guys can actually see me pretty well. Doesn't really help them. Oh. I remember when soil elementals were scary.
Someone's out there.
Now they're not really... Not really anything to be afraid of.
I swear.
I'm going to burn for this. That's what I've heard through the grapevine. I've heard that I'm going to burn for this. So much for burning for that. I know I've looted that chest already. Staff of Fireball. Let's see. And some basic potions. This place, I don't think we've actually explored any of the, or looted any of the interior of it. I think it was just kind of that chest because I could sneak up to it. I was like, let's get some free things. What do we got here? Myths and Legends, the Blind Miner. We've already killed him, I believe, right? Actually, I guess I could see. No, we killed the Wanderer. That's who we killed. In the Triceratops. Okay. I still don't know. I'll have to get all those books together. I think the only book that we don't have at the moment, now I'll have to double check, is actually the Wanderer's book, isn't it? Because we've got the other ones, I know. Because like there's like 3 of them within that library there in Ark, and we looted all those, but I don't know. All right.
By the prophet's ass.
But
Someone's out there.
yeah, you think? It just so happens that I am out here. He's like, no, the stag's doing it. Kill that stag. Alright. I love killing mages, though, because those wild mage robes actually sell for a bit, especially when you have, like, quite a few of them. Life absorption. Honestly, I'm thinking about sleeping for, like, 1 hour to get our health up. Alright, looks like there's nothing else up here. There is this massive chest. Empty. Okay. Never mind. I couldn't remember if we had actually looted this one. I know I did at one point, but then I know I also died a bit through here too, so I wasn't for sure. I don't know if this is the only dragon in Enderal. I know the loading screens say that, you know, there's dragons and they're around the mountains, so I think it's the northern mountains, I think. I think this may be the only one in the southern section, but I have a feeling up there around that mountain is probably where a lot of the strong, like the way up in the north, is where a lot of the strong stuff is going to be. I don't know. Skurn may not be quite as powerful as we think he is. Aha! The Dragonary. Oh, I'm not going to be able to use my stealth on this guy, really. Okay, I tell you what. Fire arrows. Eye of the Storm. Let's do this, dragon. I hope this dragon enjoys my gift to him. Whoa! That is some damage. Oh my gosh. He's going to be a thing. He is going to be something. Okay, he's actually sitting on that. I could make that shot. Let me get a little bit closer. Because a lot of times when I try to make a really long shot, it's like it doesn't process that it was a hit or something. Because there's been times I know for a fact that I've hit because I've shot and shot and shot and shot and it just doesn't, it never makes connection. That was a good opener right there. Nope. Stop it. Eye of the Storm. Oh my gosh. Okay. We just don't need to be caught on fire at all. Let's see. That's critical hit. Eye of the Storm. Here we go, Mr. Dragon. There we go. That's how you kill a dragon. He was just like, what's going on? And just dies. 300 XP for killing him. We got the Bone Ripper absorbed through. We actually have one of those already. Cure Disease Potion, Dragon Bones. I will take all of those, in fact. Expert Book on Archery, Heavy Armor, Light Magic, Psionics, Heart of the North, set item. Bows do 7%. I think we've actually already got one of those. A tome and a staff. Does he not deteriorate like dragons in Skyrim do? That's awesome. If he doesn't. The Dragonary discovered. And I know there's a magical symbol. There's a chest over here. Hopefully he's just, like, defending something, like, really awesome. Of course, the stuff he had on him really wasn't bad at all. We are halfway through all the magical symbols in the game. I think that's it. I think that's all that he's got. Alright, so next up, let's go ahead and teleport to somewhere. Tell you what, we're going to teleport to Duneville. Because we have another wishing well to go do. Whoa! Oh, the Naramese are attacking. The British are coming! No, don't dodge me. I could light them up with fire arrows and just kill everybody. For freedom! I love that voice they make. For freedom! Okay. The Aramees don't even stand a chance. I don't even know why they try. I wonder about this ship graveyard place. I do have a little bit of a jaunt ahead of me. Oh, there's something right there on the east. Oh, that's over there. Okay. We still haven't explored that section yet. There's a couple sections along that coastline that we have to check out. Okay, yeah, I think it's right through here somewhere. Right here, maybe? Haha! Yes! Okay. This one, apparently I do not have it.
Ancient times upon her face shining in the sun's golden light. The fruit
Did I
of
put
this
that
earth
statue up?
She holds in her hands.
I could have sworn I had that statue on me, didn't I? Aha! So it's not that statue. Okay, so this one I'm wrong on. Unless maybe it's just a different statue. Because I have a bunch of them. I have a bunch of different kinds of statues. So I don't know for sure if that's the right one. Okay, I'm going to head up in this direction. Because there's a Myrad Tower not too far from where we're at. We basically just have to go up that like little valley. I may grab the rest of the statues that I've got and come back real quick. So give me just a moment. Okay, I had a golden statue as well. So we're going to try that one. Because it's got to be this, right? Throw the golden Pyrean statue down the well.
You made me whole again, O strange soul. And for this you shall have my thanks. What is your wish?
I wish for powerful artifact wealth or knowledge. We are going to take... It's only 250 XP for these. But we're going to take knowledge.
You shall have it. Now I can sleep, strange soul. Walk blessed. The silence awaits me.
Woo. We got one Aaron Rungelt we got 2 memory points. Awesome. Or we got 1 memory point. We already had 1. So I'll tell you what I might do is go ahead and pop that. In fact, actually, let me go ahead and pop return, and then I'll pop meditate, because I set a mark point over by the, fairly close to Myrad Tower, in Golden Forest, and then we'll head up north to the Golden Forest Wishing Well. Then we still have to find the one in the Deep Digger's Hollow, but we still got to find Deep Digger's Hollow, so. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and bump these points into Blade Dancer. We're going to get critical hit. Vortex Blades, I don't think I want that. Power attacks with one-handed weapons while standing still. Do 15% more damage and can decapitate your enemies. There's also this Blade Dance. Yeah, let's take Savage Blow. And then I guess we'll head on back. I mean, at the end of the day, really, we've got all the bow stuff that we need. So, that's our primary concern, is bows. Daggers are just nice in case, you know, we need to fall back to them. Alright, so now we need to head up to the north. I remember where this wishing well is. This is actually one that I do remember the exact location of it. So, and everything's probably still dead through here. Ice Claw. Alright, and we are at this wishing well now. And throw down the ragdoll.
You made me whole again.
That was the one about
strange soul. And for this you shall have my thanks.
like cloth skin
is your
and the tiny
wish?
body and stuff. So, artifact, wealth, knowledge. We will take knowledge.
You shall have it. Now I can sleep, strange soul. Walk blessed. The silence awaits me.
All right, 7 somethings. 7 learning points. Wow, that's actually quite a bit, I must say. Okay, I don't think I have enough books to do anything with that many points. We can get our last point of expert blocking, and then we've got 1 master block book. So 76. And I don't know, do I have any, like, what is it, apprentice books on sneak? Yes. So now we're up to sneak 25. Okay, and then we have adept books on sneak. We'll go ahead and pop those. So we're up to 28 sneak right now. Okay, so now that that's all done, the only one we have left is the Deep Digger's Hollow one. And guess what? We are close to Pole Deer. So we're going to go ahead, head on north to Hermit's Cave, and take him on real quick. If I recall, Hermit's Cave is off in this direction, right? Over by that fire, I think so. Surprise! Good morning, Pole Deer! We are like the best assassin that Ark has. Circle of the Limbo, penny coins, entropy robe, a nemesis garb. I don't think we have that. Mentalism spells cost 7% less mana to cast. Psionics cost 8% less to cast. Mana regenerates 6% faster. Elementarism spells cost 5% less to cast. And then Silent Step of the Tracker and Staff of Mighty Resurrection. Okay, so that's another quest knocked out. That finishes that quest. That quest is done. And then I think the only other like quest we have is touching effigy. Like as far as, you know, aside from like Lost Hearts or something, and the main quest. So let me go ahead and return. Let's go ahead and fly to Fogville. Or actually Dark Valley might be a better, well, it's about the same. Okay, so touching effigy is basically just right north. We just hop down the mountain and there we are. And there's some kind of a, there's a couple buildings off in these directions. It's all down in this valley area. That's where we need to go. Sounds good. The Throatstone Processing Plant. I see a rat. It's actually really quiet in here. At least at the moment. I don't see much of anything really through here. Okay, what's down here? Starling Gauntlets. Winter Skin. Spell time, and that's about it. Alright. Let's head on over in this direction then. We've actually had this quest for a while. Monthly report. After Vatirs from Dark Valley charged the wood processing site, we ordered the mages to secure the area. They conjured a monstrosity of pure ooze that keeps the beast at bay. It's imperative that every man and woman not qualified for guard duty keeps digging. We have to be finished by the time the steel crabs return with a new group of prospectors next month. So, a big ooze monster. I want to find this thing. So does this go... Okay, this goes into the mine. The Throatstone Manufacturing Mine. I wonder if we're going to come across that giant ooze. Maybe. Maybe. Whoops. Okay. Meow. Oh, that missed you. How did that miss you? There we go. Don't worry, I fixed my mistakes.
Someone's out there.
You fucking
Here he is! How do you not see me? Alright, that's like the whole entire group of mages. I probably could have got them from up here. Seems like a good place to get like a vantage point on them. What do we got? Edit book on handicraft. A giant cheese wheel. And a powder barrel. I've got so many of those. I don't know if there's any use. I know there was the one use in the main quest for it. That I happened to not have them one on me at the time. Don't even finish that sentence. Alright. Look at that. Just shot dead trying to have dinner. I love it when bandits go mining. They're easy pickings. So many powder barrels in here. So many different directions that we can go too. Alright. Fine roots. And water breathing tome. And a potion. I believe over here we have more powder barrels. And a ruby. Ruby. Now, remember, the woman for this quest, I think... Oh, hey. Leader Baldur. Keeper Bow of Arcane Wrath. We will take it. There's also some notes here. It says, at the next full moon, we will transport the shipment through the old port of Fogville like that, and we should be gone before the steel crabs come back. I have the apprehension that the weird ruin we have discovered will rather draw their interest. Reputedly, they have been exploring places like that for some time now, even if they don't allow trespassing them. I instructed the men and women to avoid the ruin. The ruin is strange. It's almost as if something living would watch us. We will have to try to check that out then. There's a gallant wild mage robe right there. And a jewelry box. We'll have to make our way over, because this quest, I think we're going to have to turn it in like around Fogville, pretty close. Bows do 14% more damage. Very soon, I'm actually going to be making some enchanted jewelry. Honestly, probably the next time we go to town, because I'll have 100 enchanting. Figure we'll just go ahead and wait for that at this point. Okay, which, that's actually the amulet that we're wearing right now, so.
Wait. You're not one of the bandits, are you? You have to help me.
Am I talking to a picture?
No. That is... You are. But I'm a person. Only that she trapped me in here. This wild mage. This witch, Andrasta. She did this. Leaf, my companion. She managed to knock her out and flee with me. But then there were these bandits. And they killed her. Oh, my Malthus. My Leaf. They killed her.
Wait, you said Andrasta trapped you inside that picture?
Well, you're talking to a painting, aren't you? I'm sorry. I'm just done with this. Andrasta. This is what she does, you know. She takes away people's essence and locks it inside these paintings of hers.
Huh.
This is why they feel so vibrant, or whatever you want to call it. Normally you would be able to talk with me, but Leaf stopped her before she could trap me completely. Still, not soon enough.
Alright, calm down. Tell me everything from the beginning.
Leaf and I were mercenaries. Witch hunters from Erasio. Tal Ghul, to be precise. We heard that things are turbulent here in Enderal at the moment. So we thought we would make passage and try our luck here.
Who hired you to find Andrasta?
One of those sublime from Ark. He didn't want to tell us his name because he was afraid. At first I thought he was exaggerating, but now I know better. Andrasta. She hates Ark, you know. She hates the nobles more than anything in this world. She says they are decadent and care about nothing other than their pennies and their latest haircut, while people have to live like rats in the Undercity. And she's a wild mage. A psionic, to be precise.
So she's a vigilante. She finds nobles to paint and then kills them with magic.
No. She waits for them to come to her. Do you know what people pay for a painting by her? A worker could buy a house with that money. And she says whoever is willing to waste that much money on vanity doesn't deserve to live. Nobody notices anything different in the beginning, you know? The people she paints, they behave like always. But in reality, they are no more than lost ones.
Huh.
Puppets without a will who go about their daily business. And then, usually a couple of moons after the painting, they die. Suicide. A heart attack. Nothing anyone could trace back to Andrasta. That's what's so horrible about it. In any case, our employer, he somehow found out, and he hired me and Leaf to put an end to her atrocities, once and for all.
And I assume the reason she looks so young has something to do with the paintings too, doesn't it?
I suppose so, yes. I don't know how it works, and truth be told, I don't want to. I just want to get out of here and make her pay.
I see, so this noble hired you to kill Andrasta. What happened?
We pretended we were customers. She painted me first. Leaf noticed too late what was happening, but she managed to overthrow her. Then she took the painting and ran. We would have both gotten away if it hadn't been for those damn highwaymen. Oh, Leaf. I just can't believe it. Please. You have to bring me to Andrasta's house and kill her. I think I know how I can break the spell and get back into my body. But she needs to be dead for that. Please.
This is not what I was expecting. This is really cool. Fine, I'll see what I can do.
We have to do this for Leaf.
Alright, now we have to confront Andrasta with the accusations. Man. Well, that works out, because there's actually some areas that I want to explore as we go through as well. Through this area. So, but I imagine we'll probably end out this episode here, and next episode we'll pick back up, because where we're at right now, we are right in here, and there's a bit to explore through this area, and then we'll go confront Andrasta, and then we'll head back to Ark, turn some quests in, and then see where we're at, you know, come that time. So, and then, I don't know, I guess we'll continue on with the main quest after that. And see where that's going to take us to. Because we'll have most all of the side quests that we have at the moment done. Now, I don't know, you know, I've been keeping my eye out for side quests, or the possibility of side quests. It's possible that I've missed some, so I don't know. But we'll definitely keep our eyes open for those. So, but anyways, with that, like I said, I am going to end it out here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you did, as always, be sure and hit that like button. What is that? Mud Elemental. Insta-kill. But yeah, see, there's like a house over there, and then there's a mine, there's something over there. So we'll check those out next episode, and then go confront her with the painting. And then, honestly, then we'll go turn in, like, Dreary Field, and Wanted in Ark, and all that stuff. And then I guess we'll continue on with Forgotten Homeland. So, anyways, I hope to see you guys next time. Until then, as always, do take care. Stay safe, and I will see you guys then.